Hi guys, it's been another minute. I know some of you have sent me DM asking why I haven't done videos like I used to. As I have explained early this year, I lost some close friends and family members, and I'm taking the time to grieve. Grieving is very, very vital. It helps you realign yourself and realign your goals and get back on track. And as a certified coach that support others, I have to practice what I preach. So taking time to heal and grieve is essential to me because that's the way I can continue to become resilient, continue to encourage you and support you on this journey. I'm still coaching, but I've limited my coaching just to allow me realign with myself and pivot as I get through the grieving process. Grieving is a lifetime process. It's not like you grieve and heal all at once. It takes time, and I come on when I do have the strength to, and God nudges me to share a message. That's when you will see me. Also, you have to understand there's a lot of noise in the world that we live in right now, and not many people need that noise. People just need clarity. And if you're not seeking clarity, then you're seeking chaos. Let me say that again. If you're not choosing to seek clarity in the times and seasons that we're in, you will choose chaos. And chaos doesn't help you get better. You become angry, you become resentful, you become bitter in a place where you're not evolving. As you know, my goal is always to preach evolving in life's journey, learning in life's journey, gaining knowledge and wisdom that we can use to become better and not remain bitter. So today, I'm kind of giving you an awakening into examining your mindset. Because the mindset really is where everything lies when it comes to a thought process, when it comes to our ability to evolve, our ability to become stagnant, our ability to become stale. It all begins with the mindset. And if your mindset isn't right, whatever you feed it will derail you from your journey, will not help you recognize distractions, will not really help you bounce back when you need to. And you may just find yourself mirroring other people's life and living in your shadow. But reality is you were born to be a light. And so today I want to challenge you. I can't want you to do anything. I have to challenge you and you have to be able to take on the challenge. And that's what coaching is all about. And so the challenge to you today is to sit down and evaluate your mindset and ask yourself the following questions. Are you where you really need to be in life? Or do you see yourself being in a better place? And what are you doing to get there? Are you getting support to get there? Are you just going with the flow and the trends or keeping up with the Joneses that don't care about your life? Or mirroring other people's life when you're sitting in the back burner? Or are you pushing yourself beyond the limit that your mindset has created? Remember, there is no limit in life. The only limit you place on yourself is that which is based on where your mindset is. And the mindset, as I've shared with you from my book on Becoming Restored, your mindset is your powerhouse. You can either use it or lose it. The mindset is part of God's creation of who we are and who we are to become. But if you don't use the mindset as your powerhouse, it will make you lose yourself in life's journey. So today, take a look at where you have been, how far you have come. When you get weary, what are those things that you do to help you bounce back to life? When you're stuck, what are some of the things that you do to help you bounce back to life? If you're in a relationship that's not healthy, what are you doing to make it become healthy? Are you both partners doing the work? If you're in a relationship that's highly toxic and your goal is to become healthy, what are you doing to get out of it and make sure that you're putting your life not on the pedestal, but on the path and journey as God deemed it and destined it to be. You're the only one who can stop your destiny. Nobody else can. Let me say that again. You're the only one who can stop your destiny. Nobody else can. The only reason why other you think other people can change your destiny is because you're giving them the power to do so. And if you're not giving your power away, you will take charge of your journey, your mindset, your voice, and own your truth. Learn from it, gain the wisdom and knowledge that you need, and help build yourself to become the best version of who God created you to be. Help develop your relationship if you're in one with your partner and you're both doing the work to get you there. Help make sure that you're raising godly children that will carry on the legacy that you leave behind when time is up. Remember, time is life, and you don't even own the time that you're borrowed here to come and live on earth. God does the whole timing thing. You don't have control of it. Like I shared with you, I'm grieving. I've lost people extremely close to me. And so the more I think about life now, I cherish every moment with my loved ones. I cherish every moment with myself and making sure that I'm living in my purpose, because when the time is up, that purpose expires. And if you don't really fulfill your purpose while you're here, then your life is just of existence. No true meaning to your life, because life is about purpose. And if you don't know your purpose yet, it is time to find it so that you can live fully. Find the purpose of your relationship with your partner. Live fully. Find the purpose of your own life, your career, wherever you are. There is a purpose for every place you step into. Make sure that you're fulfilling your purpose there. There is a purpose for everyone you connect with. Make sure that you're fulfilling your purpose in everybody's life. Leave a positive impact that pushes them to reevaluate their lives and change their lives and become better. I just wanted to drop that because the mindset, like I said, is a powerhouse given to us by God. And if you're not using it in the rightful manner that God deemed it to be, you will find yourself holding on to things that you should let go of. This is springtime. This is time to bloom. This is time to flourish. This is time to bear the fruits of life and make sure that you're not leaving yourself behind. If you're a tree and you're not bearing fruits, you have to examine why. If you're a seed and you're trying to become a tree, you have to nurture, water, feed your soul, so that when you feed your soul from your spirit man, that will help you go further in life's journey. I didn't say feed your flesh, because the mind and flesh can go whichever way, they can lead you astray. Feed your soul, because your soul is what longs to be restored in alignment with your spirit when you're going through life struggles. Let me say that again. Your soul is what longs to reconnect with your spirit when you're going through life struggles. And that's why you see that the emotions roll back and forth. Like today you can be happy, next day you can be sad, when your soul is wandering, when your soul is longing, when your soul is trying to find stuff. But if you're not in the right mindset, you won't know that you need to reconnect with your soul and spirit. You will feed the flesh, and the flesh withers away at the end of life. What goes back to our maker is the spirit and the soul. The soul, if you're a faith-based person, the soul is always what longs to be and become, because that soul knows that you're here for a purpose. Your flesh doesn't know you're here for a purpose. Your flesh just wants to, you know, enjoy life. Enjoy life and be in the flow and club and party. But your soul is longing for restoration with your spirit. So make sure that your mind is right so you can hear from your soul and your spirit, and you can know how to nurture your soul and spirit in a way where you're living truthfully, living fruitfully, living purposefully, and living wisely. Remember to never stop loving while living. When you stop loving, you stop living. When you stop living, it means it's time to go back to the Maker. While you're still here, make sure that you're feeding your life right, your mind right, and your soul wisely so that you can become fully restored and live truthfully while you're still breathing and living. Take good care. God bless. Bye bye.